Hi everyone, welcome to Supply Chain Management Digital. Today I am bringing you very interesting topic, demand forecasting with AI. We can see how we can benefit from it for supply chain management. First is first. I will go through basic concepts, then bring the technology to support us so that we will understand the logic behind the AI. Specifically, we focus on the single exponential smoothing forecast method. It is a family of time series forecasting methods widely used for smoothing and forecasting data with a level component. Principle is exponentially decrease weights for past observations, give more importance to recent data points. Simple exponential smoothing says is used when there is no trend or seasonality in the data. Where we can use it? We are going to forecast the demand for major products with fairly stable sales numbers. We can give some examples like everyday consumer goods, milk, bread, coffee, eggs, rice, pasta, standard office supplies like pens, notebooks, staplers, basic cleaning supplies, detergent, dish soaps, trash bags, generic medications. Or you have a small business and you know your major products. So you can use single exponential smoothing for these families. We use a single smoothing parameter denoted by alpha, which controls the weight given the most recent observation. Alpha falls between 0 to 1. The choice of alpha depends on the level of smoothing desired and the characteristic of the data. If alpha close to 1, it means the forecast is heavily influenced by the most of recent observation, giving more weight to recent data points. On the other hand, if alpha is close to 0, it means that the forecast is more heavily influenced by past observations. In other words, a smaller value of alpha means older observations have more influence on the forecast, while a larger value of alpha emphasizes recent observations. So, our formula will be forecast equals smoothing factor, in this case alpha, multiply previous period's actual sales plus 1 minus smoothing factor 1 minus alpha multiply previous period's forecast. Let's see a simple example. First, we determine alpha value. I select alpha 0.5 to make the calculation easy. As you know, alpha falls between 0 to 1. So, we are going to take in account certain percentage of previous sales value and certain percentage of previous forecast to create our current forecast. To start the process, initial forecast for the first period is required. In this case, December 23. This could be actual sales for the first period, the average of the initial five periods, or another suitable starting point. I take it as a naive because it works well for starting. Okay, let's look now January 24 forecast creation. Our alpha value is 0.5. The previous period sales value is 100, okay, which is December 23, and the previous forecast value is 100 as well. In this case, we are going to multiply alpha by previous sales value 100 plus 1 minus alpha, which is 0.5, multiply by previous forecast value 100, and we have a January 24 forecast 100 as well. Okay, let's check February 24 forecast creation. Half of forecast value of the February 24 is coming from January 24 sales, and the other half comes from January 24 forecast actually. So we have an alpha value 0.5, actual sales for January 24 72 plus 1 minus alpha, in this case 0.5, multiply by previous period forecast 100. So it will be 72 multiplied by 0.5, 100 multiplied by 0.5, 86. We have the forecast for February 86. Let's continue with the March 24 forecast. We are in February currently, and the forecast we are going to forecast March with the same logic. Takes account of February 24, which is previous sales 120, multiply by alpha 0.5, and plus 1 minus 0.5, again 0.5, multiply by previous forecast 86, and we reach a 60 plus 43. Finally we reach the 103 forecast for March 24. So take your time, pause the video, observe this table 1 minute, so you can understand how it is work. I mark it, highlight it with the colors also to make it easy. Okay, we will see how we can use Chat GPT to create our forecast with an easy example. To do that, firstly, I am going to give you sales data and ask you to create forecast with single exponential smoothing. Give me the formula of sales first. I would like to check how the logic behind the ChatGPT works. So here the thing I see is starting from t plus 1, but I would like to use our current forecast and ahead, so I would like to change. I'm going to ask some change for it. Okay, so to do that, let me copy this one. Okay, but I want the formula in different way. Use t minus 1 instead of t on this formula. Okay. Okay, I put the formula here, but okay, certainly. So we have what we are looking for, alpha value, okay, and we have the actual previous period actual value multiplied by alpha, 1 minus alpha multiplied by the previous forecast period, which is I am happy with this formula. Okay, now I'm going to give alpha value to ChatGPT. Take the alpha value 0.5. Take the starting current forecast as a naive, which is December 23. Give me forecasts for all months. Here it is the sales data. This is the sales data. Okay, just put it here. Yes, we started naive December, January 100, February 86, and March 103. Perfect. Then we continue. Make the results in separate table.
and create me code for plot the data. I don't have any coding software. Okay, it gives me in the table. Then also it facilitates me a Python code, and it says I can use Google Colab. Okay, so I'm going to copy this code and I'm going to go for Google Colab web page. Here, let me put here. You Google it, Google Colab, which you can enter with your account. There is a pop-up window appears, so you can say new notebook and copy this code here, copy and paste here. Once you paste it, just run the code. Voila, so you can see in first place it gives us plot the data with the blue one, which is the actual size, and the which ones are the forecast. So with this code you can plot the data. Hope it helps.